Hey everyone and welcome. If you're looking for a clear, direct path to teach Georgia's foundational vocabulary standards, then you have come to the right place. Today we're going to walk through a really practical, step-by-step explainer to help you confidently master standard K2.L.V.3.
So let's kick things off with the big question, right? We all know that deep vocabulary instruction is so much more than just flashcards and rote memorization. Our real goal is to move our students from simply recognizing a word to a place where they can truly understand it, connect with it, and most importantly, use it confidently in their own speaking and writing.
All right, let's dive right in. To really nail this, we first have to break down exactly what this standard is asking our students to do, and, what it's asking of us, too.
So here it is, the heart of the matter, K2.L.V.3. The focus is all about turning our students into little word detectives. We're teaching them how to make connections between words and use all the tools at their disposal, like context clues, to figure out what a word means and why an author chose that specific word.
Now, this is such a powerful move. We take that official standardese and translate it into a clear, student-friendly, I can statement. This right here becomes our learning target for the lesson, making sure every single person in the room knows exactly what we're aiming for.
It's also really important to see where this fits in the grand scheme of things, right? This standard doesn't just exist in a bubble. It builds on a student's basic ability to just recognize words, and it's pointing us toward the ultimate goal, authentic application. Success is when we hear them using these new words all on their own in the hallway or on the playground. That's the win.
Okay, so we've got the what, now for the how. Let's get into the planning by introducing you to what I think is your most critical tool for this standard, the evidence document.
Seriously, think of this document as your instructional GPS. It's not just a list of ideas, it actually defines your destination. It shows you exactly what student mastery is supposed to look and sound like, giving you these concrete examples that will guide your teaching every step of the way.
And this is where this document becomes a total game changer. It gives you these crystal clear examples and non-examples. So on the left, you see a student correctly using delighted in a sentence about getting a puppy. Perfect. But on the right, you see a really common misconception, where a student thinks delighted just means any strong emotion, even a negative one. This insight is pure gold, because it lets us anticipate those common errors before they even happen.
Okay, now for my favorite part, putting it all into action. We're going to model a complete lesson segment, and we're pulling it directly from the official strategy card that goes right along with this standard. The routine we're going to use is called Use It or Lose It. And the name says it all, right? This strategy is specifically designed to bridge that gap between just knowing a word passively and being able to actively use it, which, you'll remember, is the whole point of this standard.
We're going to use the gradual release model. So of course, we start with the I do. This is your time to shine as the teacher, making your thinking totally visible. You'll see that teacher move call out, just highlighting that explicit action you're taking.
And here is the exact language you would use. You're thinking aloud, modeling precisely how you use those clues in the sentence to figure out what delighted means. You're basically narrating the inner monologue of a skilled reader for your students.
All right, next up is the we do. It's time to release some of that responsibility and get the students talking with a structured partner activity. What we're looking for, our student look for, is that real, accountable partner talk.
And notice, this prompt isn't just something we pulled out of thin air. It's taken directly from the evidence document. This is intentional. It's a purposeful quick check that lets you listen in and gather instant data on who's getting it and who might need a little more help.
And because we used our evidence document to plan, we are ready for this exact moment. A misconception alert pops up because we knew a student might just connect delighted with any strong feeling, not just happiness. We saw it coming.
This is the moment for that immediate, super targeted feedback. You're not just saying, nope, you're wrong. You're redirecting the student back to the evidence and reinforcing the definition with a quick choral response. It's supportive, it's fast, and it's incredibly effective.
And finally, we arrive at the you do. Now students get the chance to take this new word and apply it all on their own on a whiteboard. As you can see from the evidence alignment callout, this ties directly back to our standard. This little whiteboard sentence is our proof of learning.
Of course, a great lesson plan isn't really complete until we've thought about every single learner in our classroom. So let's talk about differentiation and how we can assess for mastery.
For students who might need a little extra support, we can offer things like sentence starters or visuals.
And for those who are ready for a challenge, we can extend the learning by asking them to find synonyms or write even more sentences. These small tweaks make a world of difference.
And your assessment can be as simple and as powerful as an exit ticket. I mean, look at this student's whiteboard. This sense is fantastic evidence. It's quick, it's tangible, and it clearly shows they've met the day's learning target.
And here's the key to making that assessment truly meaningful. You're not just giving it a check mark. You are scoring that exit ticket directly against the success criteria that you established way back in the planning phase. See how it all connects and comes full circle? It's brilliant.
The most important thing to see here is how all these pieces, the standard, the evidence document, the strategy card, are all designed to work together. They create this seamless, evidence-based, and incredibly effective lesson from start to finish.
So as you get ready to implement this, just remember these 3 keys. 1. Always start your planning with that evidence document so you know exactly where you're going. 2. Make your expert thinking visible with a really strong I do. And 3. Keep that learning alive. Track new vocabulary on a class chart to encourage your kids to use these awesome new words again and again.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. Armed with this strategy, you have the power to unlock a whole new world of words for your students. Really, the only question left is, what powerful word will you teach first?